Hey guys, I just wanted to drop in and do our next video. For this one, you're going to be using objects that you find in your junk drawer. I suggest looking in the kitchen at the junk drawer, or maybe the garage. You find a lot of really cool things there. As you can see in this junk drawer, there's lots of things. There's tools, there's tape, there's batteries, there's fishing line, there's old chapstick, erasers, dowels, chip clips, packages of screws, all sorts of things. So what I have done is I have rummaged around in there and pulled a bunch of different stuff out. And you can see what I've pulled out here. Sorry for my kitchen. It's kind of gross at the moment. Okay, so here we have some things that I have pulled out of the junk drawer. These I think were legs to who knows what. This is like a little nut ratchet thing, probably for an IKEA table or something that I was putting together. These are caps of something. This I think went onto a desk. It covered like the hole that the cords come up through. A hook. Some door locking parts. This is the back to, I don't know, looks like a computer or something. And so I've pulled all this stuff out thinking, okay, well, what can I do with this? What can I build? And so, excuse me. So you're going to do the same thing. And you are either going to use like a hot glue gun or some packing tape. I have packing tape because I have no idea in my craft room where the hot glue gun is. Normally I would just use a hot glue gun because what's really great about the hot glue gun is that it's not a permanent gluing solution, because after you've hot glued it to your stuff, if you want to take it off, you just use a hot hair dryer, and the hot air will actually soften the glue so you can just pull stuff apart. So if you decide like you're not going to keep your sculpture that you make, you can, and you've used the hot glue, you can just, like I said, use that hair dryer on a hot setting, and the glue will soften and pull right off. It's kind of awesome. But I just have packing tape. And so what I've done is I've just kind of made like the little roll of the packing tape just so that it can has something to sit there. Okay. And I'm moving my disinfecting wipes container here because I don't think what I'm going to build is going to stand up necessarily on itself. It would if I use the hot glue. But because I'm just using packing tape for this demonstration, it's probably not going to. And so just looking at these things, when I was pulling them out of the drawer, I was like, I wonder if I can at least get the start of doing an owl. Because I know somewhere in there, I would do like feathers on the head, maybe with like twist ties or zip ties or something. And I know there's those in there. So I'm going to start. I think this would make a good head, and I'm just going to get it so that it sticks onto my little body here. Let's see. Okay, something like that. Okay, and maybe these can be eyes. And I've pre-taped them only because, well, I wanted this video to go fast, and because some people in our class don't have internet. And so I had to make a hard copy of directions, and I included pictures. So I wanted to make sure that they had that going for them. So some of my tape isn't being sticky anymore, so I have to create new tape rolls here. And I'm just gonna tape stuff on here. You won't be as messy, so you'll hide your tape. I'm messy apparently today. Okay, and maybe I'll use these as like wings, I think. That'll come off here. This for like its little centerpiece. Or I might go looking for something else in the drawer that I like better. But I kind of like the idea of him having something that can hang off of him. I don't know if I like this piece. Like, I don't know where it would go. So I'm not going to put it on. But then I would try, if I hot glued, I would hot glue these as like little legs here. And I'll stand it up here so you can kind of see what's going on that I'm trying to do. Okay. All right. So here's like the start of my owl. Okay. I'll move up the thing here so you guys can kind of see. Here's the start of my owl. And I would then continue to add things on him because I do want him to be freestanding. So I would figure out a way to tape the legs on, get some things going here for his hair and stuff because I can always go back into the drawer. Okay, so I want you to have fun and I want you to create something. Maybe you do something out of just one material, like maybe you find in the garage just a sack of nails and you decide to create your sculpture out of just nails. That would be cool. Or screws or washers, or maybe if you can't find anything in your junk drawer that you like, but you have like a bag of pennies in your penny bank, you could make something out of them. So I'm just wanting you to create a good sculpture, have fun, person, animal, thing. Make sure you load it onto Schoology when you're done. Hopefully it won't fall apart on you like mine just did. And have a good time. I can't wait to see them on Schoology.